The reason all the models are in such good agreement is because the steering flow of Ida is determined by this high pressure system on the coast, which is not going anywhere. The flash flood risk with this will be high. We're talking about a lot of rain coming all at once. This is a significant severe weather event, and we are confident that it will occur somewhere within this red highlighted region. Talking about a chance of freezing rain, some frozen bridges and overpasses, and even wind chills in the teens. These are very strong upper level winds here. Severe weather thrives in that kind of environment. If you are under this tornado warning, this includes the city of Albany, Hammond, Tickfaw, Independence, so mostly along the I-55 corridor. This area right here is where the radar has indicated rotation.
He walked in here with no jacket on today, so he could.
Yeah, did you wear shorts this morning?
I did.
Okay. See, I couldn't do that. I don't have that warm blood. We're talking about really ramping up the activity in the tropics for the next several months, and that will last through late October. So get ready for it. Buckle up, because here it comes. Notice Hammond, 64 degrees. If you're in Hammond and you walk outside, you're going to be like, what's going on here? What is this? It may not hit us directly, but it will bring deeper moisture into our area, which will increase rain chances all across the southern Appalachians, all the way into Texas. The hurricane rotating counterclockwise. So you're getting all that water pushed up into these little bays here. And good morning out there, guys. Hopefully you are ready. It looks like we have possible severe weather in the forecast for today. A look at your satellite and radar. You'll see we have several storms in northern Louisiana, Arkansas, and Mississippi. You see all these yellow boxes. Those are severe thunderstorm warnings being issued in these states. And you look here down in Baton Rouge, things are looking quiet for now, but they will not be staying that way. You see this leading edge of storms right here. Those are continuing to drop south, but they're also continuing to drop east, which makes me think just how far south will they be going. But they are continuing to build in strength, and whoever sees that rain could be getting into some possible flooding conditions as well. So a flash flood watch is issued for today. This area, including Baton Rouge, is under that flash flood watch for much of the morning and the afternoon. But remember what a flash flood watch is. It means conditions are favorable for flooding. You need to be prepared. It doesn't mean that flooding is actually occurring. That would be a flash flood warning. And if you get that alert on your phone, in case you have our BR Proud Weather app, that would mean you need to take action, because flash flooding is either occurring at that moment or it is imminent. And we don't have any warnings at the moment, but the rain hasn't got here yet. The severe threat started in Texas. It's beginning to shift eastward now, and you'll see the northern part of our area is under a level 3 out of 5 threat for severe weather. Baton Rouge under a level 2 out of 5 threat. The main issues will be possible isolated tornadoes, some hail, significant damaging winds, and heavy flooding rain. All of these are being watched. And since we're kind of in between two different outlooks, you'll see the entire area is actually under a level 2 out of 5 threat, with the area to the north and east under that level 3 out of 5 threat. A tornado watch is in effect for today through 11 o'clock this morning, so the most significant chance for tornadoes will be this morning along the leading edge of rain, which hasn't quite got here yet. This just means that conditions are favorable for tornadoes to develop, so we need to keep an eye on it. Now, if a warning is issued, you need to know where to take shelter. So keep in mind, mobile homes, manufactured homes, those are not safe. So are large open rooms, not a safe place to be. I would try to find an interior room of a well-constructed home, such as a bathroom or a closet, away from windows and outer walls on your home. And if you cannot find a shelter, try to get into a ditch, not under an overpass. A ditch is going to be sort of below ground, sheltering you from winds from a tornado, and that's a better place to be than under an overpass. Now, the temperatures right now are pretty warm out there. One thing that's going to feed that severe weather for today, the winds coming in strongly from the south at about 15 miles per hour across the area. That's all leading to more fuel for these storms. Highs going to be back in the low 80s today. But timing out these storms, you'll see the leading edge of storms, which is currently passing through Alexandria. Pretty strong storms will continue to move southward for our northern parishes just north of the I-10, I-12 corridor. And look how heavy this rain could get. You see all these red coloring, this pink coloring. That's also indicative of possible hail. So heavy rainfall in this area could lead to flash flooding, so we have to keep a very close eye on it. And the storms could continue to push through 10, 11, 12 o'clock. So once we get to afternoon, we could still see a couple lingering showers and storms, but that's when the severe chance will begin to wind down, and you'll start to see a little bit of sunshine popping out in the forecast. But some storms and showers will still certainly be possible later this afternoon. Now, the most significant heavy rain is going to happen north of Baton Rouge. You see these little rain totals, 5.5 inches in Kentwood, 4.3 inches in New Roads. These little indicative place marks actually aren't directly over the heaviest amount of rain that you see here in pink, which if you look up here, that's actually going to be above 6 inches. So this is the area I am watching the most for flash flooding, and that's just going to be wherever that line of storms that's currently pushing through Alexandria, how far south they go, they're eventually going to stop moving south and they're going to move east. And wherever that happens, you're going to see training thunderstorms, and that's where the most significant flooding will occur. So we have to keep a close eye on it. The wind gusts are going to be pretty strong today as well, so I do expect some wind damage reports in the stronger thunderstorms, so we do have to watch that closely as well for today. The next couple of days we keep things warm, but we do have a bit of a cool down on Friday. That's because of a cold front's going to be trying to push through tomorrow, cooling things down for us. The hourly temperatures today staying pretty warm even in the afternoon, but hopefully we can get rid of those storms this afternoon. Flooding again, we are under a flash flood watch, so remember to turn around. If you run into a barricade, do not go around that barricade, just turn around. Don't go driving through flood waters, because you can never tell how deep that water is. Remember, 6 inches of water can sweep you away if it is flowing quickly, and a whole foot of water can sweep away a car or an SUV. A look at your 7-day forecast. You'll see we have a high of 82 today, 88 for tomorrow, and then it looks like 74 for a high on Thursday, and then we cool down quite a bit on Friday at 68 degrees. The weekend, though, is looking pleasant with more sunshine. I'm in Paradise right now, where it is snowing really hard right now. It's a little windy. The snow is coming down. These are heavy, massive flakes we're talking about. Very wet snow. It's very icy on the roadways, especially when you're walking on the snow. It's really easy to slip on it because it's got a lot of moisture in it. That's why those flakes are so large right now. Now, I would say we've seen at least a couple inches so far tonight, but if the snow continues like it does, which it should throughout the night, when you wake up in the morning, you should see half a foot to a foot, depending on where you are in Paradise. And if you're going up to Magalia or higher up to Sterling City, you could be seeing even more snow, such as in Forest Ranch or Cohasset as well. I spoke to one person in Paradise who's actually visiting from Chico to enjoy the snow.
Well, we're enjoying it by doing some donuts out here. We live in Chico, so obviously it doesn't snow too often, and we just drove up here to check it out. So, but yeah. Boyfriend and I love the snow, so that's why we wanted to come up here.
Now, if you want to come up and enjoy the snow, enjoy it now, because it will turn to rain tomorrow evening. The snow levels are going to rise above Paradise, and you're going to see rain falling on top of that snow. So again, if you want to enjoy the snow, come now. But if you're coming up here to enjoy it or going anywhere where it's snowing, make sure to bring snow chains, make sure to have four-wheel drive, and please drive extra careful, extra slow. Keep your distance from other vehicles, because you are going to be slipping and sliding on this road. I just saw some cars scraping off the ice and the snow off the road in Paradise, because it is accumulating that fast out here. But for now, I'm reporting in Paradise. Meteorologist Bryan Ramsey, Action News Now, coverage you can count on.